The moon hung ominously in the darkened sky as I drove along the lonely country road, surrounded by dense woods that seemed to stretch on forever. The night was silent, save for the occasional rustling of leaves and the soft hum of my engine. It was a perfect setting for a horror story, I thought to myself, trying to shake off the eerie feeling that had settled in my bones. Just as I was contemplating turning on some music to break the silence, I noticed a faint glimmer of light up ahead. Curiosity got the better of me, and I slowed down to investigate. There on the side of the road sat an old car with a flat tire, its headlights barely illuminating the area around it. I could make out the figure of an elderly man standing beside it, waving his arms for help. Feeling a sense of obligation to assist, I pulled over and got out of my car. The old man approached with a grateful smile, thanking me for stopping to help. He explained that he had been on his way home when his tire blew out, leaving him stranded in the darkness. I offered to change the tire for him, hoping to make a swift repair and be on my way. As I knelt down to work on the tire, an eerie feeling washed over me. I couldn't help but notice the peculiar look in the old man's eyes, like they held a secret too dark to be revealed. Despite my unease, I continued to focus on the task at hand. Suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, I saw the glint of a blade in the old man's hand. My heart pounded in my chest as I realized his intentions were far from innocent. He lunged at me with a sinister grin, and I barely managed to roll out of his reach in time. Fear and adrenaline surged through my veins as I scrambled back to my feet, instinctively making a dash for my car. The old man pursued me relentlessly, his wheezing breath sending chills down my spine. I fumbled with the car keys, praying that I could escape this nightmare. Finally, with trembling hands, I managed to unlock the car door and leap inside, slamming it shut behind me. The old man pounded on the windows, his crazed eyes locked onto mine. Without thinking, I turned the ignition and hit the gas, my car screeching forward. The impact was sickening. The old man's body collided with the car, and I felt the sickening jolt as my vehicle ran over him. My heart sank with guilt and terror, but I knew it was a matter of life and death. I had no choice but to escape from this maniac. Driving away as fast as I could, I glanced in the rearview mirror, only to find the old man's lifeless body sprawled on the road. The horror of the situation weighed heavily on me as I continued my journey through the night. For days afterward, I couldn't shake the image of the old man's twisted smile, or the feeling of his bony hands reaching for me. The guilt haunted me, wondering if there was any way I could have avoided such a gruesome outcome. I still drive that country road, but the memory of that fateful night lingers, a reminder that darkness can lurk in even the most unsuspecting places.